What's up, y'all? It's Elijah. Now, I'm here with the word, all right? So, I was just on Instagram Reels. Also, yes, this is my church, Greg Chapel, AME Church, Fort Walton Beach. How you doing? Shouts out to my Greg Chapel, GC. All right, now let me go ahead and get to the point. I was on IG Reels a little while ago, right? And I saw something that said how you should walk away from people and places that disturb your peace. Look, kick this out, turn, and took that step. I'm talking, it wasn't no little step. I'm talking, this brother, boom, kicked out, turned, and got that good step. Took a big step away from the situation, and then I got to preaching. And then I was like, hold on. This needs to be shared. I got to go ahead and use my platform. I got to use the talents and gifts and skills that God gave me to tell y'all this. You ready? Why stay in the same place, right? Why stay where you are? Why stay in this little place where you could go so much further? Because I was like, shoot, I remember when I was in my situations, I used to think, at least I got this out of that. At least I had this. At least I had this, that, and the third. Now here's the problem with it. Let me go ahead and get some lighting on it. Look, so we can shed some light. On this. Also, how's your day going? I'm for real. Go ahead and let me know in the comments, somewhere like over here, just let me know. Tell me how's your Sunday going. Cut on these lights, cause it's about to get real up in here. All right, now my camera freezing. Yeah, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Ain't nothing but a thing. Just more time. All right. So, I was thinking at least. But why go for minimum? Why go for this little bit when you can have an abundance? When we think about the God that we serve, why would we say at least? When God puts us in this situation or scenario, good, bad, or in between, sometimes we'll tend to think, well, I had to leave this behind, but at least I got this. But you can have so much more. Look, I was up on stage, but let me tell you something. You ready? We're going to use an analogy, a real. We're going to take this chair right here. You ready? I'm going to take this chair. Right? Now, let's say I'm here. This is my situation. Good, bad, or in between. And then God tells me to move. He says, it's time to move. Right? And it's like, okay, well, I move. And I'm standing here. Right? And I got to leave this chair. I got to take it away. Get it out of view. Out of sight, out of mind, right? But here's the thing. I remember having that chair. Then I'm like, well, it's tough. I'm up now. But at least I had a chair to sit in. At least I had this. At least I could sit down. At least I could rest, kick up my feet. But why go for that when you can have so much more? Because check it out. You ready? When it's time for God to give you your blessing, look, you're going to have an abundance. You feel me? You're going to have an abundance, an overwhelming abundance. I'm talking about chairs on chairs on chairs on chairs. Look, we even got two in the back. We got a stool. We got a table. You know what I'm saying? You have so much when it's time. And you just have to be patient. So we can't just be going for the bare minimum. We have to keep in mind that God's got something working. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be easy. Good, bad, or ugly. We might be comfortable even in our situation where we're doing well, and God says, you got to move. But God, I'm making money at this job. Why go? He's got a plan. And so we can't get complacent. We can't get too comfortable. I mean, shoot. And when I say we, I'm not saying we as in you. I'm talking about we as in us. You, me, and the next person, the next collective of. We can't allow ourselves to get so caught up on just being comfortable or being uncomfortable. Now let me go ahead and explain that. Being comfortable in a situation when we feel like we've got it, but God says he's got something better. Well, but God after like, it was tough, but God brought me through it. Okay, that's how we got to think about it. And then when it gets tough, it's like, well, back when I was in this situation, it was easier. But it's like, no. Just because it was easier doesn't mean it's good. I mean, shoot. It's easy to sit on the couch. It's not easy to be disciplined and work out. But it's worth it, right? You get benefits. It's uncomfortable, but it's growth. It's the same as pruning a plant, right? It might be uncomfortable because you got to cut some things off. It's like, oh, but this flower looks nice, This petal right here, it's nice and bright. Meanwhile, it's dying or something's wrong with it. So you got to cut it off. Same thing. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good. And so I'll leave you with this message. God has a way of doing things, and we just have to trust him. And what I've practiced doing is when I'm feeling troubled, when I feel some type of way, I just say it, and I mean it with my heart. I don't just say it for the sake of saying it, but I mean, God, I put this situation in your hands. I'll tell him about it. I'll say, God, this is stressing me out. It's causing me trouble. I know it's going to be hard for me to let go of, but I choose to put this in your hands because I trust you. And so just practicing those little things go a long way. So if you stayed for almost 7 minutes, thank you. If not, that's okay. I ask that y'all, if you feel complied, just share this to spread the message. It's not for me, it's for the advancement of God's kingdom. So thank you. I love you so much. God loves you too. He loves you more because he knows you. He knows good, bad, and ugly, but he loves you just the same. And stay blessed. And don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. Peace.